You know how many people sent me the animated GIF of that final combination you landed on Rick Story?
Let's talk about that.
Oh, good Lord. Let's throw that bitch up on the screen.
Let's throw it. Well, let's talk. So everyone says how great this combo is.
Oh, it's beautiful.
No, okay.
Here it is. Oh, crack. That's the end of it. Let's watch it from the beginning. Well, you know what I love about it, man? What I love technique. Look at this. This is what I love. Pop to the body, to the head. Boom. You know what I love about it? Not a single one of those techniques is wound up. Not a single one of those techniques is full power. But look how you're doing this. Pop, bank, crack, boing.
So for everyone that's listening, all that is the jab, cross, hook, kick.
Yeah, but it's not, because here's the thing about it. The way you're throwing all these things is the way everybody should throw every punch. There's no wind-up. Everything is perfect technique. The execution, the timing, the accuracy. Look how beautiful this is, man. See, this is you, so I bet it's hard for you to appreciate. But for me, as a person who calls MMA, as a person who watches fights, dude, when I was calling that fight, I was like this. I was like, oh, look at this. Oh, this is perfect.
Do you know how upset I missed the triangle I am with myself? Oh, my
This is better.
God.
Like, he's a tough guy. He's
very
good,
tough. But
he's got good submission defense.
So last time we talked about Cowboy watching himself like I'm playing a video game. I was in the mode for sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I was in the mode.
That's some Matrix shit. I mean, this to me is more impressive than when Anderson Silva knocked out Forrest Griffin. Because when Anderson Silva knocked out Forrest Griffin, what I know about Forrest was that Forrest was compromised going into that fight. He had been knocked out twice in training camp. He had a real hard time taking shots.
Right.
He probably shouldn't have been in there in the first place. And so he had a lot of doubts, and he was having a real hard time. This is a big, powerful Rick Story who's a nasty motherfucker. He throws vicious body shots. He's a hard wrestler. He's a guy who was the first loss that Johnny Hendricks got. People don't know Rick Story. Rick Story's a tough dude. And for you to tee off on him like this, in this perfect way, not with big, wound up, fucking heavy shots like he throws. What Rick Story likes to do is he pressures guys and he fucking digs in to the body, takes you down, beats you up. He's a tough, tough dude. And what you did is you just used perfect technique. That angle when you throw that left, you throw the left, the jab, you throw the right hand to the body, and then you take that. Watch this, jab.
Well, he
right hand to
fell
the
off
body.
that way.
But I
didn't
like
take
this.
an angle.
Boom.
He did.
Boom.
That was all luck.
But you adjusted. You adjusted perfectly with that left. You're trying to be nice. Look at you trying to be nice about yourself. Look, that's a beautiful combination, dude.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
That's some Matrix shit. And I feel like a big part of that is you not depleting your body.
Absolutely. Another big part of it is 170 pounders don't think you can just come take my body shots anymore because I got a little more biscuit now.
Yeah, right? You don't have to.
Weak ass body. Jesus.
Well, what did your body feel like when you fought 155? Like when you compare yourself to a normal training session, like say you're several months in between fights.
I walk around once. I used to walk around about 174, right? That was like my deep training camp. And I noticed when I'd start to cut, I'd get down to, 168, 170, but I had nothing in the gas tank, man. I would always be like, it would all mental at that point, and I didn't have, like, my body felt real thin and brittle, and 170 I feel good. I don't feel I got the extra tank,
Yeah.
I don't feel like
that's a big part of it.
Oh my God, is it?
It's a big part of it, man. Now you spitting into that thing? What's going on here? What
This
you got
is the one
there?
I'm drinking.
Copenhagen?
This is
No,
the
I
one
know.
I'm spitting. Oh.
What is that shit?
Yeah. Copenhagen.
What's the deal with that? Explain that to me. What does that do for you? I've never been involved. I have no experience in this. I chewed tobacco once when I was a kid because I read Huckleberry Finn.
Did it give you a head? It gave you a head high?
I threw up.
Yeah.
I started extra salivating and I felt like shit.
I don't know.
Is it good?
I like it.
Let me try some of that.
Give it a go.
What do you do with it?
Just take a little bump, put it under your lip.
A bump?
A little pinch.
Like a cocaine style bump?
No,
I've never done that either.
I'd go less is
that?
more. Yeah, that's plenty for you.
Is that too much?
No, that's good.
Okay, where do you put it?
Just anywhere you put any lip you want.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's gonna start to burn a little bit.
No, I can't get cancer immediately,
I
right?
don't think so. I mean, no, you shouldn't.
That doesn't taste bad.
No, it's like a wintergreen
Make sure I
gun.
spit in the right one.
Yeah, spit in the right one because you do not, I repeat, do not want to drink chew spit. That is a fucking daggone bad.
Well, one of the guys who worked for the UFC, who was a... Jamie's laughing because I'm chewing. It looks ridiculous? Why does it look ridiculous?
You're going to get a super body high. It's going to be great. Can't wait.
One of the guys that was a stuntman for the UFC, or not the UFC, Fear Factor.
Yeah.
He worked on so many movie sets where he couldn't spit that he wound up swallowing his spit. So he got used to chewing and then swallowing it. I got it spread out all over my lower gum.
Yeah, you got to use your tongue and ball it together.
Okay.
There you go. Now, so I'm not addicted to chew. I can go weeks.
I'm not addicted to pot either.
Yeah, I can go weeks without
I'm not
it.
addicted to pussy.
No, so
or sleep.
I don't have an addictive personality at all. And literally. I mean, I usually just chew when I'm on the boat and out, and I don't know. Whenever I drink, I chew and I drink.
This is like a cigar times 5.
Oh yeah, you're gonna get buzzing.
Yeah. Oh, now I get it.
It's just fun. I don't know. It's probably bad. It's probably
It's interesting.
terrible role model move.
Was it bad for you?
Oh, it says right here, Surgeon
says
General
yes.
warning, great for you. I don't know why they put that on the can, but
I feel like all the people who get cancer from this are pussies. Is that right? No? That's another thing you're not supposed to say. Will Copenhagen sponsor you when the UFC
they
let
might
them?
now. Shit.
Will the UFC let them?
Why wouldn't they? I don't see why. Maybe because it's tobacco, but
what about alcohol?
yeah. I mean,
Alcohol kills a lot of people.
that they don't talk about, sure. But Bud Light and Anheuser-Busch is a giant sponsor of the UFC, so
Yeah.
yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't. I don't know.
This
Maybe you'll see
intense.
Copenhagen right in the middle of the octagon.
Yeah.
How
No,
about
people
that?
get so mad. People already get mad. I think it's hilarious that people get mad that Nate Diaz was smoking a vape pen after his fight. I'm like, you just watched him get punched in the fucking head for 25 minutes, and you think it's bad that he's smoking a vape pen.
You want to hear the problem with it, though?
What's the problem?
Well, there's no problem, but USADA can test up to 42 hours after we fight, right? So it might be a bad call on him because
Right.
only that would be the only bad downfall, I think. I mean, especially doing it publicly, he could probably get tested immediately right after. I don't know.
The thing is, the one he was taking was CBD oil, which is not psychoactive.
which I'm a totally fan of. That's all
Yeah.
I take.
Do you take CBD
All
oil?
the time. I put the patches, I use the rub. Yeah, because there's no hallucinogenic effects. You just
Right.
get the healing, the medicinal side of the marijuana.
Right.
So, yeah, whenever I go to Colorado, I load up on the CBD oils, and I use them all the time for my
Yeah, I've
knees,
got
my
some
elbows.
shit that you can use in the bath, man. I have some ointment you
Some
put on your
bath salts?
body. Yeah, it's bath, but it's like bath salts for real. What is this? Look at the size of that joint. Jeez.
Yeah.
Parties with Snoop and the biggest joint ever. That is not the biggest joint ever. That is propaganda. I've seen the biggest joint ever. It's far bigger than that. I'm a big supporter of both those gentlemen, but I don't like lying.
That's a pretty big joint. That would floor me.
That's not the biggest joint ever. Look, in this On It box right here.
I know, I was in there creeping on it earlier.
Oh, look, weed. How weird.
So now you're smoking, chewing,
I'm
And
just
drinking.
curious to see what happens when you combine the two of them together.
the three of them. The three of them.
I'm a fucking American. I'm a grown man. I'm middle-aged. I have children. I have a wife. I pay taxes. I got a lot of good things on my side. I'm telling
And
you.
you changed lives, man. You wouldn't be the people that listen to this. I mean, this might be a terrible episode for people to model their life after. But typically, you talk
Incorrect.
about good health and eating correctly, and just people that sit around and do nothing with their lives. You know, just getting up on a Sunday and going for a hike and getting out there. You know, you talk about all these things, so they enjoy it.
I get messages every day from people that lost 100 pounds,
Right.
people that are feeling healthy. The problem is we're dealing with propaganda, and you could do one or two things. You could either just say, well, you know, this is this. I think I swallowed all that tobacco. Yeah, it's all gone.
Oh shit, that's gross.
Yeah, I was wondering why I'm so high.
You got tobacco on it?
Look, it's gone.
No, you swallowed it. I don't have it.
Oh, you
It's all
swallowed
gone.
it.
Yeah, I swallowed it.
Attaboy.
I don't know what I'm doing.
All right, chewing, drinking, all right.
We're fine. Eating pussy and kicking ass.
Kicking pussy and kicking ass.
What happens when you swallow it? New rule. Jamie pulls up something immediately. New
Well,
rules
not for
enforced by the Food and Drug Administration will prevent cigarette and smokeless tobacco sponsorships in sporting events.
That's
as of
smokeless
June.
tobacco, though. I think that's the vape pens. Or is that talking about chewing tobacco?
I think it's all of it.
All of the above.
That's chewing tobacco. I swallowed it.
This was a couple years ago. This was like 2010.
I can't find it.
It's,
So I
yeah, it's
definitely
gone.
swallowed it.
It's
Yeah,
gone.
you're good.
You'll
Is
be
that
all
bad?
right. No,
if
you'll
you
be
don't
fine.
throw up now, you're fine.
You're gonna be all right.
Wow, I got
Be
a
immediate.
serious head rush though.
Yeah,
This is good. I'm enjoying this. I might incorporate this in my diet. What if we start selling On It tobacco pills?
They'd be like snus packets that you put in a little packet.
Well, that's one thing that you do get when you smoke a cigar. You get this weird kind of different kind of high.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, weird kind of head rush, silly, happy high. You know, I didn't spit once. I never spit. I just want to swallowing it. Wow.
I love it.
That might be the best way to go. You want more of this?
Fucking hey, Rogan.
Here's the thing, we're here for 100 years if we're lucky.
Lucky.
And along the way, we're having to deal with decades and decades of propaganda, which are lies. It's just lies. We're dealing with lies by all these different people that profited off of demonization of marijuana and having people think that there's something bad about consuming these psychedelic drugs. These things have made me more sensitive. They made me nicer. They made me more aware of my impact on the people that are in my life, more kind and more appreciative of the people that are in my life, more appreciative and more thankful for all the lucky things that have happened to me, all the fortune that I've had to meet good dudes like you and Jamie and to be able to do something like this podcast. When I smoke weed sometimes, you know what I think? I think how fortunate I am.
Absolutely.
And I think how much I love my children. I think about how much I love my friends. Like Joey Diaz will call me up high in the middle of the day. At any given moment, go, I'm just calling to tell you I love you, dog. I fucking love you. I know he's high as fuck. How
love
high are you
him.
right now? I'm so high, I think I'm not even on this planet. I'm calling you from Jupiter. But it's not. These are not bad things, folks. They're not bad things, you know? You know, when you see Nate Diaz smoking a little weed, he should be able to smoke a fucking joint. He should be at that press conference. They should have one of those oxygen things that sucks the air out.
Sure.
A little vent right above him. Let him
him
smoke
go.
a joint. He just fought for millions of people, you know? That's what I think, cowboy.